turn my computer on. Welcome, Emily, to the future. Huh. It says no one is watching here. Let me just set a few live chat. I want to see all the messages. I don't know why top chat is the top thing, but I guess for those who have a lot more people in the chat, sure, that could make sense. Let me just pull up the stream on my computer and we'll get started, and I will explain why it is the future. That is the thing that I am most excited. This RC car from Dollar Tree. Now, we've had remote control cars decades before, or maybe 1.5 decades before, when I was young, from Dollar Tree. Oh, I need something to cut this with. And, where's my knife? Oh, here it is, in my basket. I forgot to put it there. Let's just say, so it was a wire running from the remote to the car, and you had forwards and backwards, that was it. And it worked by just reversing the polarity of how from the batteries to the motor, which in turn would change how the motor turned in the car. But this is actual wireless. You know, usually you hear like 2.4 gigahertz or something. This is 27 megahertz. I don't know what RC cars usually are, but yeah, look, you got an actual wire. You got up and down buttons. Let's get to the car itself. We'll put some batteries in it. And that's why I think that, oh, nice. So the car has an on switch and an off switch. That's cool. So you can turn it off when you're not using it. How? I don't know how this works now. Because, like, the back wheels are both connected to the same motor. Oh, and it's a drift car specifically. It says turbo on the windshield. That's my favorite color. Yes, this is at Dollar Tree. That's why I say, because like I said, the old ones had a wire running down to the car. This one doesn't, which with the old one, let me tell you what I did. Because they've also got green and blue. And I may get, I don't know, if this is cool enough, I may get some other colors. But like I thought, ooh, then I can race this against my other cars. But if it doesn't actually have turning, then I can't really do as good of a race against my two other cars. Waterproof Jelly Cat Orphanage, welcome. So, oh, that was sadly my watch saying I'm going into super power saving mode. I died. Now it needs to actually fully boot up. That's sad. Now I can't get, like, I'm streaming from my phone, and I have the stations on vibrate only. So now if anyone texts me, I won't get them. Hopefully I'll notice, though. That's why it's a smartwatch. So let's, there we go. And these take 2 AA batteries. Oh, and I remember, so I think I was saying something about the old car. I like took it apart and used it for other things. So I took the motor and I had made like a cardboard dollhouse. There's my watch. And so I took the motor and I stuck it to the ceiling of this cardboard dollhouse. And I had a ceiling fan. And you know, I may show off the other 2 cars that I have. Let me see if they still have batteries in them. I think. No, okay. So I packed up my, maybe I'll do them in a different video then, because I got a few things to look at here. This one is cool. Monster truck, someone called it a stomper car once when they saw me with it, culinary school. Air hogs. I'll talk about this later, but my favorite thing about this is you just put it on the remote to charge, and you push the button, and it only takes 5 minutes, or maybe it's 4 minutes to charge off of the remote. If you only have one of these, that's very easy. Yep, no, I didn't say supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. I like that because it's very easy to say, oh, one person drive it for the 6 minutes, and then you charge it for 4 minutes, not very long. To a kid, it could be pretty long. And then the next person do it if you only have one. I think that's cool. Because, like, RC helicopters, those take a lot longer to charge. You're waiting like 30 minutes for 6 minutes of fly time. Okay, so we've done that. Now let's get the car ready. I don't have a lot of space in here. If I need to, I can just step outside my studio. So, yeah. And then okay. So I'm thinking of kind of just trying it on this platform. Huh. That's weird. The screw on the car. No, I will go get myself some space. But at first I want to make sure that turn this on forwards. And it does go backwards, so it's still very basic. Where did I put the box? Because it says on there, see if I can get that to show up. It says go forward, reverse, and drift. And then it shows two functions. It has stop, and then, so it's like forward, stop, and then reverse at an angle. I don't know. But let's, yeah, let's see, nobody's out here, so. Nope. Yep, just double check. My stepbrother is out there, so we'll just do it in here. Let's see. Raise you up. Ah, gave yourself a black eye as a little kid with an RC helicopter. Well, I'm sorry. Sorry about that. Okay. And let's move our RGB selfie lights out of the way. Light up this space here. Okay. So. Wants to turn a little bit. Yeah. I mean, it's kind of, it's cool that it's not on a wire. And who knows, maybe an RC car that turns. Now I'm stuck. Maybe an RC car that turns is a bit much for Dollar Tree for now. But just wait. In the future, you'll get RC cars that can turn. I don't know. Also, if you had like a specific track for this, man, I wonder, it makes me wonder how easy it would be to add functions. Probably, I don't know. Seems, that's beyond, but it's also one of those things where it's like, modifying this product, let me get the box and see how it says that thing. And I never thought that Dollar Tree technology would get this advanced. Yeah, I know. I mean, we have a lot of really good stuff at the Dollar Tree, a lot of fun, cool things. And like the RGB selfie lights, keep in mind, like, so this is Turbo Wheels. I've only seen them at the Dollar Tree. Where's the Green and Barrier International thing? Because that's also, yeah, distributed by Green and Barrier International. They're the parent company for Dollar Tree, but if they're not the parent company, then they're like whatever company makes and distributes stuff for Dollar Tree. Because you see that on so much stuff from there. But some things sometimes come to Dollar Tree as a special because nobody else wanted them, or some company somehow we just got some. The RGB selfie lights we're going to look at in a moment. These have 18 color modes, so they're not just LEDs that are different tinted colors. Stop. All right, let's try this just a little more. Yeah, I really don't have. I'm gonna move some of this stuff off because I need to actually get this stuff out of my studio for the final set up. And yeah, we're slowly getting there. Slowly but surely. It's gonna look so nice when I'm here. And I actually recently, I went to one of the local carpet stores, and I found that red is gonna be expensive. Like, all I remember was $50. If it was like square foot or something like that, I think it was. Okay, so there's a smidgen more room. Forward, it really wants to turn. So backwards is straight and forwards is turn. Yeah, don't go off the edge. Also get this piece of fuzz off of you. So this is also a pretty smooth surface. Man, if only I could turn, this would be perfect. But I can't. And that's one thing that was kind of nice about having the cord attached to it is, and the car was a lot lighter too. This thing is heavy with the batteries in it, but you could, what's the word? Oh yeah, like you could wiggle the wire and tilt it a certain direction and it would kind of tilt the way that the car was turning. So let me confirm something here. We're just going to go full backwards. Okay. Yeah, forward does want to turn a bit. I wonder now if it's, well, let's see, the wheels. The front wheels definitely have a little more wiggle than the back wheels. So, a smidgen of room for turn. I'm wondering though. Okay, I'm gonna open this up really quickly and see inside. Let's tilt the camera up a bit. And we'll turn it off. I'm just curious if they have some sort of a mechanism that's just plastic, so that when you go one direction, it will make the wheels forced into a turn position, but when you go the other direction, it won't. So I know some things have like gears that kind of sort of do that. Oh, and I forgot to read that thing from the box. No, this equipment has been tested and found to comply with the limitations for a Class B digital device. Pursuant to Part 15 of the FCC rules, these limitations are designed to provide reasonable protection against harmful interference in a residential installation, meaning you're not going to cause your neighbor's phone to do weird things and their room to do stuff, because it's radio controlled. So, generates and uses radio in accordance with radiate something. Operation is subject to the following two conditions. One, this device may not cause harmful interference. And two, this device may accept interference received, including interference. No. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Warning: changes or modifications to this unit not expressly approved by the party responsible for compliance could void the user's authority to operate the equipment. So, like, essentially, if I said I want to make the antenna more powerful, the car works over a longer distance. What? So why are we still... I undid the two screws. Okay, it's just like really tight fitting and finicky. So you've got a foil on top, adding probably extra antenna, and it's running to an antenna coil there. You got your on-off switch, your control board. Huh. The wheels have, on the front and back, I don't know what it's called, but it's where they roughed up the metal so that it fits, so that you can like wedge the plastic on and it would still hold. And the front wheels, there's maybe a slight slope backwards, but I don't see anything to indicate. Yeah, that wheel looks. I was gonna say the wheel looked a little bit like greasy. I don't think it picked up anything. So, very interesting and simple. The cool thing about this too is you now have an RC motor for anything really. Like, we thought about buying pieces and modifying the old car on a wire to be a boat. Then you get like a waterproof gear housing that would send, the gear from the motor out to the prop on the back. So there's cool things that you could do with this. It's essentially stuff maker's dream. So let's double again. That time it went pretty straight. So I think turning. Oh, okay. And so how you drift is you go forward and then you go backwards. Put it in reverse really quickly. Okay, let me climb down. We'll try making a drift. And then we'll check out some of the other things that I got for this little stream. For this stream. I just got them because I want them. When we get to the lights, but I have something. So, we're going to go like this. And we quickly put it in reverse and we drift. Let's see if I can drift myself out of there. So I see why it's forward, stop, reverse. So how you turn is drifting. So this is like the expert level if I ever do a race with people. It's the expert level. You don't have turning except drift. Oh. It's being a little more spotty now. I don't know if I'm too far away, or maybe it's my batteries. Let's put this wooden pole over here. Sometimes it doesn't want to go backwards, but then I can go forward still. I don't know why that is. Alright, well, let's go ahead and move on, because clearly a bigger space would be better to test this in, but I'm in my studio right now, so I'll make sure we do that eventually. Turn the car off. Let's see. Okay, so, let's have a look at this Nerf thing next. The selfie lights last. And, in case you don't know, the remote won't need an on-off switch for it. Like, some products do have an on-off switch for the remote, if they have a light or whatever, but this one, same thing with the AirHogs one, it's only sending signal when you push the button. So, this Nerf thing is a mystery disc launcher with, 2 mystery discs. I thought, okay, so this is cool. And the only reason I got this is because it actually shoots. Like, we have Nerf Blaster Charms. It looks like a Nerf gun, but it's just a rubber keychain. I'm like, no thank you. I want this to go with my other dollar store guns that I have. I also want to get, like, one of the small Nerf guns, an actual Nerf brand to compare to my dollar store guns. But let's see, what do we got? What are our options here? So we got Team Nerf, Okay, cool. We got the mask with Nerf darts flying across inside it. Cool. Nerf, we got a blue Nerf. We got this Nerf here. We got this won't stop with all the bullets around it and the N. It's Nerf or nothing. Well, I'm sorry, but I'm here to tell you that it's not Nerf or nothing. I have all these that I'll show again in another video. Because, yeah, like, some of the dollar store ones are actually not bad. And so for $1, sure, you don't have to be expensive on your Nerf guns. Thanks for the like, by the way. We got Nerf with the bullet flying around it. Nerf Unite. Another Nerf United one that's pink. Unbeaten with 2 Nerf pistols. And we got this Nerf here. Colors may vary. And then also on the front, oh, this one's not showing it, but I could have sworn I saw one that had a Z on there. I think it's like Nerf Zombie. I don't want Zombie. No, thank you. All right, what did we get? Which ones? We got the gray Nerf United and this orange Nerf thing flying around it. So, wow. Oh, okay. So it's not like a spring it clips in. Oh, off camera. So. Yeah, okay. Oh, I see why I probably thought it was a Z, maybe. But I'm pretty sure it's an N. Okay, so let me set the package down. So, we're on camera now. You put it in there. And then, we need something to shoot. Do I have anything that I... oh. Actually, yes, I do have something I can shoot. How about we shoot the crazy press woman, Clarissa? Okay, so... that's a fail. Aimed too high. Do I have anything else here that could be a good target? I'm eventually going to make a little cardboard box with a bunch of targets in it to shoot. And then, you know, just pick up a gun, shoot the target. Anytime kind of a thing. But Nerf does also have some zombie things. I'm lost. Which cereal box? You mean the car box or the cereal box? If we're talking that cereal box from Airborne Death, no, that needs to stay in nice condition. It's a movie prop. That is almost considered priceless, but we can shoot the car box actually. So we'll do this. A taller, if it will stand up for us. Taller target. Oh, that, yeah, definitely. The one that I just showed, I don't want to shoot that. I want to keep it in nice condition. Woo! This actually has some power to it. Alright, where did that go? Made for forever clever. Then they probably just put licensed Nerf stickers. I'm gonna try shooting my hand. I missed. A little bit scared now. Okay. Yeah, that sting, you know, but you can definitely feel it. Overall, though, this is a really... No one will know you have this, and then just shoot them. Toys, not, with real stuff. Real guns are for self-defense, and for, sadly, some of the wars that we fight. So let's see if I can whack the box out again. Let's see if I can, I'm gonna aim, try and hit the turbo on the top. And I think it flopped downwards just a bit. Ooh, but I can kind of watch, because I have it pulled up on my computer, and it takes a few seconds for the stream to reach my computer. Yeah, it flew down a bit. More, I'm just gonna go as far as I can. Okay, if you squeeze it quickly, it'll fly. So that's not too bad. Not something that I want to, like, collect them all. I don't get sucked into that easily. When I'm here by the Odyssey. So let's look at some selfie lights. But also, teasing an upcoming video. I think there's a new comment that nope, there's not. Teasing an upcoming video. I don't know when. It's once my mom gets better. I'm going to be opening up this Mini Brands surprise thing. So, I need to grab my... Oh, okay, good. That was just temporarily freezing. Not permanently freezing, but okay, so that's pretty cool. That'll go in the bin of things that you can shoot. And okay, yes, it does only hold one at a time. Alright. So, with these three here, never shop when hungry. Yeah, don't do that. Like, I bought 4 of bread from Dollar Tree. I was hungry. So don't shop when you're hungry. If you have to, go buy a bag of chips. And, like, I recommend, like, paying for it. Like, you can eat them and then pay for them afterwards. But, like, pay for it, don't forget. Or buy some potato wedges. So, if I don't shop when I'm hungry, and then I avoid buying this, or like I bought every different flavor of jerky from Dollar Store once recently. So don't shop when hungry, and then you don't buy the whole snack aisle. How do I shop to avoid selfie lights? Like what conditions am I not supposed to shop under? Oh, these ones have tape on all the sides. I think tape on one side is enough. I want it to be secure. I think this is just more annoying. Alright, let's take a look at this first one, the full experience, which also I have a T-Mobile Tuesdays selfie light. This is... okay. I am immediately not liking this as much. Okay, it takes batteries. Huh. Okay, let me grab my T-Mobile selfie light, which was free. T-Mobile Tuesdays. I mean, intoxicated, yes, obviously. So, the T-Mobile Tuesdays selfie light here is USB, micro USB rechargeable. 1, 2, 3. No, just 3 brightnesses. And then off. This one. But here's the thing I don't like. So, this clip has a clear hinge. And it hinges and it springs. The chip clips that you would get. So, this here has a spring thing attached. That part is like plastic. The plastic feels relatively durable, but I would question the longevity of that metal with the actual 2 places of plastic pegged together. Looks like this is double A's, so I'm going to just take them out of the car's remote. Okay. Oh wait, no. No, this is AAA's. So you end up keeping your batteries. Well, I'll keep it open for now. Because I might not want to have them in there for super long, because who knows how much I'm going to use this car. Here's the rest of the batteries over here. Okay, so also, let's just read this quickly. The perfect selfie begins here. Add the right amount of light and color to your selfies with this adorable RGB selfie halo light. Cycle through 18 fun light modes to find the right color combination for you. Clip on, turn on, open your favorite photo app, and let the selfie magic begin. It says on air in the corner. We're not on air. Well, we are, but with this, you could do video with it too. Soft light, multi-device photography. 18 color combinations with stars. Yeah, and it says on the front 2 AAA batteries. So, color, 7 color jump, 7 color fade. Okay, so it looks like they just tell you. One thing I'm kind of, this is not very likely that this will work, but I thought if I could clip this to my webcam, which I already can't, the clip is too thin, but or my monitor somewhere up there, and I add a little bit of light on me to counteract the weird whatever color my webcam decides to make me, either slightly pale looking or lately it's been hewing towards red, which I kind of knew it would be slightly redder than real when I got it. Okay, can I actually get this cover back on? Okay, so we got, what does it say? Press and hold the power button to turn the light on, and then you press to cycle through light modes. Okay, so let's go only selfie light and see what we get here. So we got the white mode, red. Oh, all the colors apparently. My favorite color is red. Okay. Oh, we got, this looks like a breathe mode, maybe? Yeah, kind of breathe between them. This reminds me of my alarm clocks that I have that do this. Okay. Please tell me they have solid colors. Oh, yes, and this, it says RGB LEDs. This proves that they are, and I like that. Because they could just have red, green, and blue LEDs. Or like, I think of hands on my computer. Yeah, see? There is that. There are RGB, sort of. Okay, so we got all the colors. All this mostly shows up as white, but white's the brightest color on the spectrum, but that's not too bad. That looks fun. Here, let's actually clip you onto the camera and see how you look. Oh, with the case, it looks like it's just barely in the edge of the lens spot. So I'm going to see how that looks on the video. Yeah, we're partially covering. That's not very good for... So the clip would need to be a little bit bigger than... Or maybe if they want you to go like this. But then we're probably going to be covering... I think the primary camera is in the middle. Yeah. Okay, so if we put this back here. But also keep in mind that, how would I do this? If I scoot, I could also do like this and have it clipped off to the side. Even though ideally you want it to fit in the middle, and the T-Mobile light does that. The T-Mobile light will fit over. But if we have it scoot off to the side, let's see, you guys can still see it if I can't have my, okay, can I put my phone? Okay, that's about as far over as I can. have it without my phone coming out of the grip. No, actually, there we go. So, how does this look? Okay. I just want to check something really. Okay, so it looks like we still have a little bit of bleed and flash that way. Okay, let's see what the other modes are. Where's the switch? Oh. Okay. Can we see a difference on the video? Wow, my camera is like doing, maybe it's just the stream. So let's put my camera back more solidly inside of the phone grip. So this is what this mode's doing. It's like sneaking around between the colors. Okay. These could be cool to add some effects and stuff to videos and things. If I ever do practical effects. I mean, with lighting, actual lighting, I can see some things where, yes, I would. Like, there's one light, I think it's by, forget who. Whatever the fancy cinema lighting company is. It's portable, like this big. And it has, like, a police flashing mode and a few other things like that. I would actually use that, because the reflections off of things, and, like, that would be hard to do completely digitally. But, like, when I did a 4-H music video making thing twice, actually. The first time that I did it, the teacher was like, and like there are effects in the camera, so if you know you want an effect, you can do that in the camera. And my initial thought was, yeah, tint it green, then it's just like permanently green. And what if I then don't like it green? That's why I like to just shoot everything in as plain as possible, and then edit and change it afterwards. Well, sort of. Like, I was about to say I would love shooting RAW if I had the capability, although I don't have the capability to edit RAW, but I like it to look like real life as much as possible, and then I can change it and make it look less real if I want to. Okay. So there is a slight shift. Oh. Yeah, I can see some shift with the shadows of the objects on the platform here. Let's pull you guys in again. And let's see, can I get a good shot of some shadows? Like if I pull Clarissa over. So yeah, you can see the shadow shifting around a bit. That's kind of cool. Although I'd like a solid red mode. So let's see what else we got. The other direction. We got a red breathe. This is the very spooky, ominous, evil robot eye blinking. It's going to attack you. And then we have yellow and blue. Please tell me there's an all red. Red and green, so Christmas look. Green and pink, or teal and pink. Yes, okay, they do have solid colors, it looks like. I mean, they've got 18 modes. There's plenty of room for, okay, so red, green, blue, orange, purple, teal, and white. And then back to the beginning again. All right, let's turn on, we'll just do this light up here so I can see what I'm doing. And you hold it down. I think this is actually a really, really good thing for filmmakers. Absolutely, absolutely buy these. Maybe I'll do a short on just these. So let's check out the other ones really quickly, because that is cool. That is like, and they might not be like specifically or accurate to specific colors, I think I've heard that film gels do a better job of that as opposed to actual like LEDs that say they're certain colors. So, like they say, just use the regular warm white and put a gel. Here's my uh here's my knife. So I don't know, but I mean, like, I'm a very cheap filmmaker. Okay, this is gonna be that I am gonna love using in my bag of tricks, and I seriously hope that these last a while. They should. Just lights. Oh man, now my mind went to the thought of go buy one more of each so they sit on a shelf and don't get used. And then when these die, you have those. But I'm not going to. And if I did go buy one more, I may just go buy just one. Alright, so the clip here is the same dealio as before. But we have even less space to shoot through. That's not foreboding well for putting on our camera. Like, they show it putting on the front, which... okay, because it's... Oh, okay, this is a selfie light. Yeah, putting it on the front of my camera. Let me show you with this one. Let's test. And let's test... Whoa. Okay, let's turn this on. Okay, whoops, wrong switch. This is gonna be easier. It's still creating a lot of. Let me actually just wipe off to make sure that there's not a lot of smudge, because the amount of fuzz created by the light bleed. No, there's quite a bit of light bleed out to the side. You would want it to shoot more forwards. Now, question though I have, would that be fixable? Because, like, again, I can put this light. It's now not... That looks pretty good, actually. It's not directly... let's see if I hold it more center. That looks pretty good. Or, ooh. No, we're getting light bleed off to the side there. So, what that makes me want to do is taping off the side. I don't think I have any tape up here to test that, but I want to see if I can stop the light bleed by taping off the side. Let me... Do I have anything that I could stick there? Anything that I could just temporarily hold up? Let's see, what, oh, okay. Or if I knew where my black rubber bands went. Okay, so, here we go. I have this, cable tie here. Let's do this. Alright, so, actually, there's not much light bleed where it, oh, I think maybe, no. Okay, so there's some light off to the right. I'm not sure why. Oh, maybe that's my phone just trying to compensate and brighten up that area. But here's where we get the obvious bleed from the right side of things. But if I can... I'm going to have to fold this in half, aren't I? Or more. Or if I had a piece of paper. Okay. So I've now folded this piece to fit. It's just going to end up covering the lens, isn't it? No, I can't. That's not going to work. I need something else. Oh. Piece of cardboard. Actually, yo. Oh, and a thin piece of cardboard. Like this Brownie King box. Box of brownies. So I think... Okay, so I'm going to need to rip off part of this piece here. Okay, so look Okay, so first of all, let's see, wait for the chat to go away. Come on. You got this. Yeah, this actually looks pretty good. All right, so we stick that on there like that. We try and have the camera as centered as possible on the thing. Okay. I need to trim this down a bit so it's not sticking out into our shot. That's still... Or I thought about coloring it over with marker. I may try that in a second. Ding. Yeah, it's not doing the effect. Like, there's a lot of light coming from one side. Oh, this thing also wants to slide off. It's not as well grippy as the other one, even though it has some foam on one side. Okay, go away. Come on, dude. Okay, none. Just hide chat. Perfect. So we'll put that back on. Okay, so even with the light mostly everywhere, we still get... Okay, so we'll put... Yeah, no, there's still that strong bloom from the right side. Do I have still working marker? I don't think I do. Tisk. Ham. Okay, so I'm gonna try. Try wedging 2 pieces of cardboard in there. There's still a bloom, unless it's reflection off the weight. Left hand goes to the left side, right hand. So that is the right side. Okay, now I have effectively 3 pieces of cardboard wedged there. And would it need to be some from the top too? Yeah, or it's just, well, okay, let me flip the cardboard around to the less reflective side. I'm gonna have to pull. Yeah, I don't think that's doing anything. I wish I had some electrical tape up here. Let me check one more thing, and then we'll move on and we'll check out the others. Nope, it's looking like I do not have a good marker up here, which I should. I'm supposed to, but I don't. So, yeah. What about this blue Sharpie? Okay, so this blue Sharpie's working. Even though I'm sure it would wipe off pretty good. I'm not. Let's turn you off for a second. Well, actually, I want to turn it on for just a second again and look at the, Where's the T-Mobile? Yeah, oh, wow. Okay, so here's an interesting observation. Have a look at this. Notice how the clear white section is probably a third And the solid is 2/3. Notice here how the clear white section is probably an 1/8. So that's why we're getting more bleed. It's from the clear sections. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a piece of tape. And I'm putting the tape on there, okay? And then I'm going to take my, got Sharpie blue on me. I am going to try and cover up that edge if I can. Oh no, we got a bit of Sharpie on the thing. Cleaner should get it off though, if not my own saliva. There we go. Okay. So, let's give it one more layer of blue. Perfect. Let it dry. All right. Now, we stick you a selfie camera. Oops. Yeah, I think that's a more blue hue off to the side. So if I peel off the tape, let's try a more obvious thing. So let's go to solid red. Okay, so there's red. There is clearly a red hue over the whole picture, whereas like this is just red on me. And a little bit of white in the back, but the camera compensating. So now I am going to stick my tape back on. Okay, so tape back on now. How's this? I don't really notice a difference. So putting it over your selfie camera seems like a no. But putting it near your camera is a clear yes. Like, I have this above the selfie camera. I think that looks pretty good. I mean, it's spooky, but it's red. So let's try the others now. Because there's a slight chance. Oh, and actually, for comparison, let's do the T-Mobile one. And notice how we don't have a bloom around the edge there. If I, you can see if I do, let's make it full bright. There's maybe a little bit, but going back to that, a little brighter too. Like this is slightly uncomfortably bright. Could get used to it. This one is not only softer, but it's more diffused. So like here's this one, and here's this one. Whoa, this one's slightly, there was a slight shift. This one's slightly greener. Okay, so let's move on and let's try the... I'm glad that I got these though. This is actually really cool. And I will take off the blue tape. So it's cool, but not directly where you're going to put, where your selfie camera is. And it won't fit your rear camera. Although I'm wondering if maybe the circle one will, which the circle one, I'm actually going to leave the clip off of that. I can easily switch the batteries out. Because actually, I'll probably do them side by side. Because I want to see if the shapes make a difference. Because that would be one thing that I'd consider too if I was going to go back and get multiple of these. Oh, so the brand is On Air. Okay. Poof. This one, slight blue hue in what appears to be the white mode. Let's see what we get as far as halo from flipping you on. Yeah, that looks pretty terrible. Is there a way to center it a bit? Let's also get a little bit closer to, yeah, the wash from that's, no. But if I clip it up here, that looks fine. And then, of course, we got our modes. This actually looks yummy. Well, can I expose for this? I might not be able to expose so you see it the way that I see it. Yeah, it doesn't allow manual exposure within the YouTube app. Maybe that's just focus. I don't know. That kind of looks like it. I don't know. It just looks like a yummy gummy to me, like a neon gummy. Although I don't even like the neon gummies. What if? Is this still going to make it be... actually, you can kind of see the neon gumminess of it now. But it's still a little darker, more vibrant in real life, less washed out. Anyways, let's see here. Okay, so... color modes. I wanted to go back to the one where it's like this, yeah. This mode. So what does that look like on me? You can see some dancing of the colors, but it's mostly blue. Let's actually switch you guys back to the rear camera. Oh, maybe the rear camera would show the gumminess of it better. I don't know. But let's look at this first of all. Let's, come on. Let's get a look at Clarissa here. So you can see a little shift in... I think, maybe. Just barely. Okay. So question though is, I think the light spreads out pretty evenly, so the heart shape isn't making that much of a difference. Let's see, I'm actually just gonna leave, how many more triple A's? Okay, so I think I have enough triple A's for all of them to have some. Make sure these are all working. Yep. Whoa. I think this one's probably dead. They got interesting. It's a bit red in there. It's like a red circuit board. Okay, so do I think it's the Super Guard that's not good? Or is it the Energizer? Super Guard. Yeah, it's a little red looking in there. Okay. Let's do that. Now we open the last one, which is actually not a circle. It's a cat. So let's see our kitty cat here. This one's not really going to be noticeable, though. Wait, what? Oh, okay, so same as the other one. They say collect them all. So the only one that I didn't see at Dollar Tree is a star. All right, let's pull the cat out. Nice. They got rounded. These pieces are a little bit thicker than I was expecting they would be, so they could still break off, and it does just look like a circle. All right, we'll have to see what the fringe looks like on this one. So wait a minute. Oh. So we've got, no, the super guard. Okay, so we do have two like this. Nope, one of these is now good. Oh, but we also have an Energizer. The Energizer. Well, it looks like the Energizer is 100% toast. So let's try the Super Guard. Okay, so then let's try the Orange Thunder. Swap that out. Come on. Have enough power. No. Do I not have... Okay, so I have to go get more. Alright, so we only have enough for two of these things to work. So let's take the batteries out from the heart. Try it on the cat. Getting these back covers on is a little tricky. Smush the thing, the clip down a bit. All right, so here we have. Now, I was kind of somewhat hopeful that like you have the most space off to the side from the circle as opposed to the square. Like you guys can see. Let's turn on this light and show you. So circle. Let me turn this off. So it's the circle. And then see how the square hole is smaller. But unfortunately, we still get that awful bloom reflection off of, I assume, maybe the lens or something like that. Let's go to that one dancing color mode, yeah. Well, okay, so obviously, again, not good like that, but you could, oh, because it's bigger than the other ones. Yeah, oh, because it's a little bigger, do we get any fringe? No, there's not really much fringe when I put it at the top screen, as opposed to directly over the selfie light. So it's not as, question, where is my T-Mobile one here? So I think I'd have to do like a side-by-side photo. I may, actually, this is something I could do with a person that I connected with at Family Meeting tonight that does like actual film photography stuff and other things like that. I'm excited to do something with him sometime. So, the question that I have, here's what it looks like with that light clipped up there. there's looking at the full picture on my computer screen, there's maybe a little bit of fringe. If I pull it away, if I pull it way up, how does that look? Is there as much bleed, fringe, whatever you call it? Okay, that looks better. So there's what it looks like off center. But if I were to replace it with this light, here's what it looks like directly center. So I'm paying attention right now on screen. I'm actually going to look at my computer screen. I see where the shadows are. They're pretty much directly behind me. And I look pretty well evenly lit. But if I do this, then I expect the shadows to not be completely center in relation to where the camera is. But it's still pretty soft and even, and I like that. It's pretty... Yeah, they're definitely... maybe the shadow... Let's actually open up and clip you onto the right side. So now it's way on the right side here. And if I wait for my computer to update with the preview, I should see... Yeah, the shadows are definitely off to my left a little more. Wait, no, no, are they off to? No, that's the wall side. So it's gonna be, oh, it's my left on the camera. Interesting. But on the final stream, this always confuses me with the flipping that it does. So the wall side is to my right. Oh, we can't really see. What if? Okay, so we need to go. I need to have wall on both sides of me. So there is clearly a shadow to my left. But if I were to do this, now it's more center. I'm just going to mess with this one for a second. And there's up top. Okay. So there's some left shadow. So mostly center. Okay. And then directly over. Okay, so, all right. Well, it's clear T-Mobile spent a little more on their gift, because this has, like, extra fringe and stuff. So, I don't know for right now. It is possible that you could put tape on the inside of these and really block off the excess light bleed. Interesting. I can see there's a little bit of a clear layer under this white here. Okay. So, interesting. That is very interesting. I think these are neat. For $1, yes, because you can make them work by clipping them on the other side of your phone or have it above your selfie camera. And then you get some fringe, but not as bad, or you get some bleed, but not as bad as when it's directly on. This is pretty horrible, washed out looking. I don't like that. Or even just, I don't know, off to the side, however, we're a little grainy. You're also looking at with the selfie camera, which is not as good as the rear camera. Those things are never as good as the rear cameras. Let's turn this around and view rear camera now again. And I'm just going to clip you off to the other side like that. I don't know. I think that looks pretty good. Let's, give me solid red. There we go. A little bit of stutteriness on this stream, but I'm streaming from my phone. It's usually never, like, perfect. So, well, cool. I guess the last thing, circle versus heart. I just want to see, I haven't noticed any difference in shapes, like looking at the video, I'm not really, oh, that's a heart light. Or that's a circle light. All right. Heart, please. Okay, so. All right, let's tilt you down. So we're looking at the platform here. Let's try and put Clarissa in shot. I'll move this one over there, hide it so. There's what she looks like. And, oh wait, I'm gonna have to unplug you, which is probably okay. Because I'm sure my phone is full by now. It was on the supercharger. And let's scoot you back onto the clip. We're going completely handheld for this, coming towards the end of our stream here. So, alright, so we're looking at the top here of Spooky Red. Let's actually pick a different color so we're not seeing this in red. Let's just go to the standard, or that's a yellow, but it looks pretty white actually, despite it looking very yellow to my eyes. Is that the actual white? There's purple, more yellow. Whoops, there was white. So that's a yellow color. Oh, I actually really like that. I think that looks quite natural. And then here's their white color, which has a very bluish hue to it. That's yucky. I don't like that. Yeah, I don't like that. So let's go back to the yellow. So that has a very natural light look to it. So looking directly above Clarissa. See, actually, can we even just hold this over? No, you guys are going to see, have some stuff in the shot. Okay, so well, fine. So we are, both of us are as, the light and the camera are as above Clarissa as we can. Yeah, I mean, okay, it looks, the shadow looks pretty well spread out. The real question, though, is, yeah, again, I'm not really seeing a difference here. So the collect them all aspect of it is pretty much just so what it looks like for you, or maybe tell them apart. So like if you have one and your friend has one, you know you have a different one, and you know whose is whose. And with this tighter area around like the heart and stuff, you might get more fringe, but they look pretty good. I'm not an expert with color of selfie lights and stuff, but I appreciate these a lot. These are going to be neat for my little bag of tricks and things. I don't know exactly where I'll use them. You know, I'm just looking forward to making more short films and stuff. So, take out the stream time. I just got somber for a moment just because, you know, some of you guys here know some of the hard things that I have gone through. And like even with the person I've been connected with, I mentioned on the Utah Filmmaker and Actors Facebook group, but then I left because it got so toxic, especially like towards me for some things that had happened. I didn't specify what, and it's for my own safety. If any of you guys know, like, don't tell anybody else. I've talked about that before, but it's, I don't know. Just things are really tough, and I really want to be making more short films, and I'm going to talk about this in another video probably, but being back at Dollar Tree has shown me how it's not really a bad job, especially now the coworkers that they have they're not perfect, but they are pretty good. I have been impressed with this group of people as opposed to like some of the other teenagers that I've worked with at some other jobs over the years. And maybe it's just the job. Maybe it's that Dollar Tree is a little easier than Sweeto Burrito or some of the other places in certain aspects. I don't know. It's just really shown me that I get burnt out a lot more easily at jobs like this and the other jobs that I've had. I was so much happier when I didn't have to like wake up 3 times a week for a job like I do now at Dollar Tree. Just the period of about a year or so when I was just doing my YouTube channel after I left Marco's. Yeah, that was so nice, and I would love to be able to get to that. I'm especially hopeful because I'm not asking for as much as other people on YouTube need to survive. I'm not Linus needing to pay his over 100 employees, I think, or like even I don't know. I don't know exactly all the sources of money that Casey Neistat uses to make money. I've seen some of his stuff. I know a lot of people love him and his vlogs. I only watched bits and pieces of it. But with that, like people like that, maybe they have a family to feed. It's definitely actually I'm gonna turn on the other light too so you see my face better as well. It's definitely an income source for them. They need money for the apartment and for food and things. I don't need that much. I don't know if I've said this number before, but I would think maybe 300 a month could be like scraping by. A little more would be nice, but I live with my parents and we've got our old house that's rented out and it's going to eventually pay off its mortgage. We got the basement that we rent out and we're planning to Airbnb some rooms upstairs. So there's gonna if I don't find anything solid before my mom and my stepdad pass away. That's a ways off, so I'm not like super thinking about it. But there are some income sources, and but at least for right now, I don't need to make as much because I'm living with my parents. They provide money for most things, and so it's nice I have a space to do that. I'm grateful for that, but I am also looping on my thoughts now. Pretty much, I don't need to make as much money as other people, and so that's to a point where monetization, maybe some Patreon donations, patreon.com/coachwills101, things like that can do that, and then I can just focus my time on films and not like have to be at a job. Once I have saved up for the sound foam, carpet, and a new camera, then I am planning on maybe possibly quitting Dollar Tree again, like putting in my 2 weeks. I don't know. We'll see. It's better than it was last time. So I've kind of toyed with the idea of staying there even longer than having my stuff saved up. And then so I have built even more saved and then eventually I end up, this takes off enough. I'm hoping it will, but I really want to do because the Minecraft and stuff that I've been doing, it's fun, but it's not what I really want to be doing. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. We got 1 like. It would be nice if we got a few more. If you guys liked, leave a like down below. If you want to see what I plan to do with this studio space, if you want to see my Minecraft streams that are upcoming, who knows when I'll stream next, probably tomorrow. It's my birthday, by the way. More testing this is a random thing. I just got these and wanted to try them. Or if you... What else? What's the other word? I cannot think of the other word now. Yeah. Or if you want to see the upcoming short films and things that I do, then subscribe. But thanks so much for watching. It means a lot. And I do this because, well, one of the big reasons is because I like giving to people, and giving videos is something I can do that doesn't cost a lot for people, and it's cool. And yeah, I like it, but I'm gonna have to be treating this as a service at some point and trying to get people through Patreon, or maybe I'll get lucky enough and I'll make just enough off of YouTube ad revenue. Either way, thanks for watching. We had fun and then it got a little heartfelt at the end. I'll see you guys in whatever's next. Bye.